An 8-year-old's miraculous recovery from an inoperable brain tumor has touched an entire community. Nearly a year after he was diagnosed, a new MRI shows his tumor is almost gone. Joining me this morning, that brave young Midlands boy, Richard Culliver, and his mother, Stephanie McMillan. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Richard, it's great to see you this morning.
Can you talk to Miss Janet?
He's smiling. His smile just lights up the room. Stephanie, for you, tell me, a year ago, you go to the doctor's office, you're a mother, and you're given this diagnosis. What goes through your mind?
Oh, you're just in shock. I remember just leaning over and praying and telling God I needed him right then, that moment. And everything just flashes before you just as quick as it started.
Right. And we're about a month away from when that diagnosis happened now, making it a year anniversary, so to speak. And to see, because we've covered so many stories, I can see the change in Richard. How does it feel now, and especially your latest visit? Tell us about that to the doctor.
It's amazing. I've said, because, it's been almost in a couple hours, it'll be a week exactly since we were given the news that it had shrunk. But and this week, the emotions have been the exact opposite of what they were a year ago. But I'm still in this fog of, oh my goodness, it's been a great week.
Yeah. What do you think has kept Richard fighting, has made this change?
I believe we had a ton of faith in God. We let him do what he had planned for us and for his life, and we never really stopped living life. I think we've had a very full year, and Richard never slowed down or stopped or let himself be ill, and I think that helped.
And you say a very full year, and we know you're seeing some pictures and images of all the things. Richard, you've been pretty busy. He's gotten his pilot wings. He's a deputy for a day, I know, with the sheriff's department over there. So not slowing down, like you said, at all, and moving ahead. What's next for Richard here?
Well, we have a party planned in October so that we can, we started it just to celebrate a year from diagnosis. It's going to be a little bit bigger of a theme behind that party now.
He's like, oh yeah, Mama, it's going to be big.
Yeah, it's going to be big, and then school, and we'll just see. God still hasn't finished with us, so we'll see what he has for us.
Absolutely. And I know your story, again, is touched so many lives. What are you hoping that Richard's story, Richard's journey, will kind of put the message out there to others?
I just hope that, watching us and seeing what we've been through this year can show people what faith can do. And if you just let go and let God, and, amazing things can happen.
Absolutely.
Stop.
And that's another thing with Richard. We're hearing him speak more clearly now, too. Is that part of the tumor going away?
I believe so, yes, because the type of tumor he was diagnosed with inhibits all of those things. So the fact that he can speak a little bit more clearly, it's definitely showing where it has shrunk.
And I know his sister is probably happy to have him back active.
Yes, they have been fighting nonstop and wrestling on the floor. It's, most times you don't want to see those, but it's been remarkable for me to see.
As a mom, that interaction between your children, I'm
absolutely.
sure. Well, Richard, we are so excited for you and about your recovery. Can I get a high five? From you? There you go. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning. And I see he's rocking the Steelers Chucks. I'm a Steelers fan too. We're going to have some faith that they can pull off a good season.
Okay? So they will.
They will. They'll make it happen. All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us and getting that message out there. And we'll be continuing to pray for both of you.
Thank you so much.